Canon just announced the 6D Mark II. No 4K, 1080p 60, so pretty much no slow-mo. And no headphone jack. This might be the biggest mistake Canon has ever made. So the 6D Mark II just got announced. Full frame camera, $2,000, dual pixel AF, first DSLR in Canon's full frame lineup with a vari-angle screen. That's the good. The bad, no 4K, basically no slow motion, no headphone jack? What the fuck? Canon, what are you doing? As a previous 5D Mark II owner and user, I can only say that the 6D Mark II is the epitome of why I left Canon. I love Canon lenses, I love Canon's color science, and dual pixel AF, while I don't really use autofocus, that is cool to have. So the 6D Mark II is an incremental upgrade from the 6D Mark I. I don't want to go over the specs and just regurgitate that to you. I want to tell you why I think this is Canon's biggest mistake. It has no headphone jack. It's a full frame camera. Every full frame camera from every other manufacturer has a headphone jack. That's one of the staples of full frame cameras, is that they have the majority of the functions that you're looking for. While this is an entry-level full frame camera from Canon, it should have a headphone jack. It's 2017. In what world do we think it's acceptable for a $2,000 camera to not have 4K? Who is running the ship at Canon? 4K is a no-brainer. I'm not gonna list why it's beneficial for everybody, but it's beneficial for everybody. From 97% viewfinder coverage to 98% viewfinder coverage. What? 45 cross-type autofocus points. 45. My A6500 that's shooting this right now has over 400. That's 10 times as many. And it doesn't cost $2,000. It took Canon 5-6 years since the 6D Mark I to implement a vari-angle touchscreen. No Canon full-frame camera has a vari-angle touchscreen. Why has it taken so long to implement it? Why? While yes, over the 6D Mark I, it does have dual pixel AF, it only does 1080p. And coming from a 5D Mark II owner, Canon f***ed up big time here. Not implementing 4K across their entire full frame line really just speaks volumes about them not wanting you to shoot video with their stills cameras. Now, maybe the Mark II and 5D Mark II and 5D Mark III were a one-off. Maybe they'll never ever make cameras like that again. The customer is always right. And all I see people talking about is, why doesn't Canon have 4K in their cameras? And why is it that all of their cameras, with the exception of the 5D Mark IV, which isn't even full frame in video, 4K, why do they not have 4K? Because they want you to buy their higher end Cinema EOS line. Who the f wants to do that? Why, Canon? Why do you not have a cheap, low-end 4K hybrid DSLR? It's 2017. You're continuing to put out tech that's basically 5 years old. This is a minor incremental upgrade. Is it worth it? Is it worth $2,000? To me, absolutely not. And I know I know this is gonna piss people off, and we're gonna have the argument, we don't need 4K. We don't need 4K. It's 2017. The Olympics are gonna be shot in 8K in less than 4 years. And not only that, it's gonna be broadcast in 4K. So 4K is now. 4K is here. People are shooting in 4K, whether they're delivering in 1080 or they're delivering in 4K. We're all shooting in 4K to preserve our footage for as long as possible. And please, don't give me this crap about 4K produces such big file sizes. It's unmanageable. No, it's totally manageable. It's called proxies. Final Cut Pro and Adobe Premiere both allow proxies. When you bring in your 4K footage, if your computer's older and slower and a dinosaur like mine, you can put your files into proxy mode and they will play on the oldest of machines. Make your edits, do your grades all in proxy, switch it over to regular full, and then output. Let it go overnight if it takes a long time. Let it go a couple hours. Who cares? Who cares? Go get a coffee, go eat lunch, go have dinner, go take your kids to a movie. It doesn't matter. 4K is manageable. It's editable in 2017. So what do you guys think? I want to know what you think. Let me know about the 6D Mark II in the comments below. Let's discuss this. Should you get the 6D Mark II? In my opinion, no. I don't see a reason for it. If you shoot video, I don't see a reason for it. Go for the 80D, it's cheaper. This could have been an amazing B cam for C200 shooters. You could have had a C200 and a nice cheap 4K 6D Mark II shooting on the side. Check out all of my social media links, again, in the description. And I want to know what you think of the 6D Mark II. I'll catch you guys in the next video.